This is my little video on how I went about powder coating the lowers on my 16 Street Glide. Wound up saving myself at the cheapest shop I was able to find was going to charge me $200 just to take the fork apart, hand the parts to me to powder coat, bring it back to them, and reassemble it. They were going to charge me $200 total for maybe 15 minutes worth of work. This is how I went about doing it myself. Take a look. Alright, pull the plug at the bottom. No copper ring, so it's still down in there. You're going to have to dig it out. Drain all of your existing oil. I already got most of it. Pull the snap ring.
Oh, Jesus clip.
Take your time, don't scratch anything. Sorry if my head's in the way.
No, you're good.
The easiest one to pull is where it's already kind of in two pieces, right there. Basically, once you get one point out, just put your finger on it, work it the rest of the way around. Don't let go of it like that. Take this off, other side. Then basically what you're going to do over your oil is pull the seal. There you go. Whatever you do, don't scratch any of that. Don't get it dirty. Keep it sanitary. Don't lose this piece. Goes on the end, but make sure it comes out. Set that aside. Set your tube aside where it's going to stay clean. And then we'll come back for the second part. Alright, so these are directional. The side with the spots stays up. That goes down. Make sure your tube is clean. Careful putting it on not to tear it. Slide it down. A little extra oil. Take it. This part is loose, so you got to keep it pointed up. Slide your tube on until you hear it seat like that. Take your bolt.
What size is that bolt?
12 millimeter. Make sure whatever you do to get a new crush washer, do not reuse the crush washer. They are $1 at Harley and probably 10 cents at the hardware store. Get your bolt started by hand. Never use power tools to start a thread. Don't have to tighten it up yet. Take it, turn it over. I'm just using a bucket to hold it in place with some towels at the bottom. My $2 million PVC pipe that's custom built just for this. Not really. Take that, set it carefully on the center of the ring. Pound your ring down. And then bring the camera over. It's not down far enough because the retaining ring doesn't fit in yet. So keep pounding it until you see that ring. Take a couple of tries. Sometimes not. Almost there. No, it is there. Take your ring, pop it on, and just push it in. Do not scratch the material surface. There you go. All put in. And then Harley says remove this cap to add the oil. If it's off the bike, simply turn it upside down. Remove that cap. But when you remove that cap, you can only hold the silver part, the lower, or I'm sorry, the upper. And then put a funnel through here and fill. And it takes exactly 24 ounces. All right, and we're back. Remove the drain plug again to add your oil if you don't feel like dealing with that massive spring on top. Again, if you do this, you cannot use anything with the lower. You have to hold from the upper. Throw your funnel in, and again, takes exactly 24 ounces. Pour very slow so that it doesn't bubble out. Goes without being said, make sure everything's clean and sanitary. You don't want getting any dirt, dust, or debris or contaminants into this oil. I cleaned and wiped it down really good before anything touched it. Pour in all of your oil. Ooh, a little bit came out. Good thing I have a little extra. Like I said, pour slow. Alright, that was my video on how to change the oil, take your lowers apart on a, mine is a 2016 Street Glide. They're pretty much the same across Harley's different bikes. The reason why I did it this way is I don't have any special tools, and I didn't really feel the need to take the upper off and allow the spring to shoot across the room. The oil in there only had 10,000 miles on it. It didn't really need to be changed in the first place. I was powder coating the lowers, which in order to do that, Harley says you have to disassemble the whole thing. I haven't found a video anywhere online that says otherwise. No one can articulate to me why you shouldn't do it the way I just did. Do this at your own risk. Do it however you want. This is just the way I went about doing it, and it works fine for me when I'm not trying to service or replace the actual shock. Like I said, the oil had 10,000 miles on it. It was not due to be replaced. The only reason why it was being touched was the shock, or the lower needed to be powder coated. Again, I just couldn't find any reason why you couldn't just do it the way I did. Everyone says you can't, shouldn't, but I'm never a person to follow rules. It worked just fine for me. It'll work just fine for you. I just can't comprehend why Harley Davidson says you have to remove the top cap and allow that spring to fight you tooth and nail. You're going to strip things, you're going to play hell getting it back together, when all I was doing was powder coating the lower. Your choice. It's up to you. Enjoy.